The motor's a little broken today.
I think our motor's broken, dude. You know, we keep like talking this big goddamn game and everything else, and we're starting to run down a little bit. It's only week 3.
Yeah.
No, it's
week
only 2.
This is only week 3 of college, 2 of the pros.
Oh god damn it. We suck at this. Welcome to the Whiskey and Wine podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Big Mike.
And welcome to week 2 of fantasy football, and Mike and I just crying salty tears into our whiskey.
Lots of tears. We were just saying, why do we play this game?
I hate fantasy football and I hate all of you.
Just weird things this week, right?
Yeah.
The first few weeks are so weird. That's why I try not to buy into the picking up players and dropping a ton, because the first 3 weeks, to me, right, the teams don't know the schemes yet. They don't really, the starters, especially week 1, that's their first snaps, really, right?
Yeah.
A few get a few snaps in the preseason, but for the most part, week 1, it's the first time most people have touched the field.
Yeah.
So last week, I felt like they did good.
Yeah.
And now some of the scores, my quarterback gave me a 33 last week. I'm sitting on a 2.6.
Yeah. Well,
in the fourth quarter.
Like, Sam Laporta did okay last week as a tight end for me. This week, nope, sitting on a 1.6 or 1.7 with him right now. Congrats. Thank you so much for catching one pass for 7 yards. Come on. This is awful.
And who would have thought about the New England Patriots? I got some Pat fans at Tap. First, they won last week. They beat Cincinnati, which no one saw coming.
Yeah.
I heard like 80% of the suicide leagues, or 80% of the members were out, right?
Oh, my God.
Because most people had Cincy winning that game. Now they're playing the Seahawks. And granted, my Hawks, right? I got my Metcalf jersey on today representing the Hawks.
Yeah.
They're up, but it's 17-13, almost in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I thought the Patriots are. Oh, geez, never.
No, first down right there.
I don't know. I'm glad I'm not playing that big money survivor pool this year. I decided there was just too many things going on that.
Yeah.
I took a year off from it. I'm glad I did, because I probably would have already been out. I probably would have picked. Well, I know I would have picked Cincy last week. So that would have been my one loss.
Yep.
And with the way things are going right now, like Detroit, how is all of a sudden Baker Mayfield a Hall of Fame quarterback? Fucking dick. They're beating Detroit. Dak, look at in the other corner. Dak just signs the fucking biggest contract ever, right?
And what? He's just like, nah, I don't feel like playing.
No, 41-19. Cowboys losing the freaking Saints. Dude.
Yeah.
So it's
like,
like,
and Alvin Kamara is just running away against me with points, which is just painful. Like, all right, I need CeeDee Lamb to get like 195 yards in the next quarter. Please.
Maybe we should turn that screen off, because you're going against Kamara. We just saw what he was.
Another touchdown. Just 4 touchdowns already by the end of the third.
Justin Jefferson, he's being limped off the field. I just got an ESPN notification. Kittle, apparently we missed it. He got carted off the field to the locker room with some injury.
Oh man.
So
great. So I gotta hope that I'm early in the waiver wire so that I can pick up a decent tight end, because it's not fucking Laporta. Despite what my child told me, it's not Laporta. He's just garbage.
Well, so you're the owner. Jackson's the GM, right? So you might have to have a little meeting with him about
heart to heart
about the team that he put together for you.
Well, what are we drinking this week?
Man, I already forgot. This is your bottle, right? Is it Willet?
Yeah. So this, I always see these bottles online, and it's kind of a joke, because if you've seen this, and we'll put a picture up on the website or on the Insta. But it looks like an old pot still. Like, it's a fat-bottomed, long-necked bottle. So people are like, well, at least they put some time and effort into the bottle, but the stuff that's inside is mediocre at best. But then I was reading up on it, and it's like 50-50 whether or not like somebody really likes it or somebody thinks it's just not impressive. So I said, what the hell? I found a bottle and thought, let's give it a shot and see if it's any good. I mean, at least it looks pretty on the shelf behind us when it's there.
It is a sexy bottle.
It is a sexy bottle.
It gets it gets the point, right? Or the box check for
Yeah.
for cool bottle.
Well, and have you seen that guy on Instagram who's the medical, I think is an EMS guy, and his whole shtick is what you should not put up your butt. Like, is this safe to put up your butt, or is this going to go up there and you're going to get a call to come take me to the hospital to have it extracted? And this one would be just fine because it's got a nice fat bottom on it. So, if you're looking for something to do later.
Pick up a bottle of Willet.
All right. Well, cheers, sir.
Cheers. Good luck on the pretty much all the day games now. The first rounders are coming to the fourth quarter now, so maybe we have some chance for points. I made the mistake. I just looked over my left shoulder here because I have the laptop open, so that way, if Martin and I need some quick stats updates or points, we can look. And my wonderful quarterback, I just noticed, threw another interception. So now I'm back down to 1.66. So
the fuck? Why is Laporta just a blocker now? Come on. Throw him the damn ball.
I hate fantasy football.
I'm just going to make my own belt, and it's just going to say, thanks for participating. I'm okay with a participation trophy for this. Because at this point, I'm just never going to fucking win. Oh, hell. Well, what did you and I both came rolling in here with the same problem this week?
Well, at least you had a good excuse. You did probably the top sporting event for the state. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Unless the Blazers make a finals coming up, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to, I don't want to talk trash. I know that we have great soccer teams here, both men and women's. We've won cups, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just, unfortunately, not the largest soccer fan in the world. Think it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm
not following it every day.
But what you got to do yesterday, different shades. Actually, I want to hear about this because we just touched base on it. I mean, you went to
the Civil War.
Yes, and it's the first Civil War ever in the history, 138-year running. I always thought it was the longest. There was one ahead of them by 2 or 3 years, and I forgot. It was Wisconsin, I thought, and someone else.
Yeah.
But this thing, if you don't know, the listeners out, Civil War is the second longest running college football rivalry game, 138 years, and it's always have taken place day after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So you, my friend, went to the very first ever Civil War in September.
Yeah.
So I watched it on TV, saw my boy, shout out B and Tori. I got some buddies on the chain gang there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They
one of them, so you've got the 2 on the camera side, right? Or the 3 on the camera side.
Yep.
And then you got the 1 on the other side, just so that there's a marker in case you're running for a first down on that side. And I was like, I recognize that guy.
One of my buddies, Tori, he was on the Duck side. He had black Jordan shorts, black top, and then the Pac-12
bigger guy.
Yep, and full sleeve tattoo.
Yep.
There was a play that the players came charging, tackle him out of bounds.
Yep.
This dude had ice water through his veins. He did about a half step to the right and just watched him fly by him. I'm like, I would have threw the shit, went and like ran right behind like either the bench.
You would have been a meme instantly.
No, yeah. My boy didn't even fucking budge, and he was in the shade all day. He looked all calm and cool. Then my other boy.
Oh, they were sweating their asses off on that side.
My boy B, man, he had his sunglasses on. He was chilling all. It was funny. So Kate and I, we were trying to, every time they would show, one of the sidelines, we were really trying to Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And see him. But it looked like, dude, it looked like you guys had beautiful weather. You had way better weather.
72 degrees. I gotta say, it's a little weird going to a football game and not even taking a sweatshirt, because I'm so used to Oregon weather being like, well, it'll at least be cold or something like this. But this is a 12:30 start, 72-degree weather. I should have brought sunscreen. I had no idea that was going to have to be a thing. I had no idea that it was going to be a thing. So it was great, except for the score. So the Beavs are exactly what we kind of thought they were going to be this year, which is, there's some hope here and there, but our secondary is young and small and gets beat often somewhere in between 4 and 11 yards. And so all they had to do was throw the ball to the same side every time, about 4 to 11 yards, and they got their first downs. We, on the other hand, did not learn that throwing long balls was not going to get us there. Like, just give it to one of the couple of running backs that are really solid. They'll get 4 yards every time. And if you do first down 4 yards, second down 4 yards, third down 4 yards, congrats, you've got a first down.
Dude, the running game on the Beavs, man, it's on point.
Yeah.
I like I said, I was very confused because the first half is kind of what I thought it was going to be, right? Everyone, these spreads this year, is it just me or the spread's out of control?
Yeah, no, it's a little disturbing.
I don't understand who.
I think it's because so much betting is going on now. Instead of just taking, what, Caesar's Sportbook says, now ESPN has their own guys, and all the other ones have
Don't mind me. I got to flip off the Patriots now beating the Seahawks. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think it's just different. I'm not even betting because, Ducks more than covered the spread, but it was a weird, your return was really low on them beating the
Dude,
spread.
And that's funny. I didn't buy it. I thought it was going to be so much close. I mean, first off, week before, I think Ducks were 30-some point spread favorite against
Boise State damn near beat them.
Bro, they've never beat – up until that game, Ducks were 0-3 against Boise State.
Yeah.
Right? Every team has that other opponent, right, that just has always owned them throughout the years. And somehow Boise State's always had their number. So when I saw that spread, I'm like – who came up with this?
Yeah.
They've never even beat. I know it's at Autzen, and I know that every home team, I know that's, you get a few extra columns or ticks in your columns for home team crowd. But I'm like, for a team that you've never won, you're giving them a 32, 36. It was just a number that blew my mind.
Yeah,
right?
I absolutely would have said no way they're going to cover that spread.
No, I should have bet the farm on it, right?
Yeah.
So then when I saw yesterday's spread, which was 16.5 or something like that, I'm like, no way. I think it's going to be closer.
No, I knew that come second half, we just didn't have it. Like, we're just not there, and I get it. We're not a top-tier team. We're not getting all the top-tier talent, and a lot of our guys are using the portal to go make money elsewhere. So, there's certain players that have left that I enjoy watching suffer at other schools somewhere in the southeast region of the country.
Nope, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then there's other ones that, I want to see succeed. Like, hey, kid, good for you. Going to find someplace. Maybe got a better chance to make the NFL because, you were top-tier talent for us, but would have been nice to have that again this year.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun, but holy shit, I ate like garbage yesterday. So I had a somewhat reasonable breakfast. And then we get down there and we go to
I love the somewhat reasonable.
Well, I mean it's not like I had, a Hawaiian breakfast of fresh fruit and light bread and some ham or, and a glass of orange. No, I had a peanut butter bagel.
Okay.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
We get down there and we go to a tradition for us, which is Clodfelter's down there. Little bar. And, when Joanna and I were down there a couple of years ago, we would go to Clodfelter's and get fries and beer and have a good time. So we went down there. We took Jackson and his buddy Declan with us to the game. And we went to Clodfelter's, got burgers, Bloody Marys, fries, all of that good stuff. Then we go to the game. I have a hot dog, then I have a pretzel and some more brews, and then we get back up here and I have a little bit of extra food, and then our friends invite us over, and at like 8:00 at night, and I'm like, well, fuck, I've been day drinking a little, and I'm ready to go nine. But we go over there, and they've got 7-layer dip, Old Chicago pizza rolls.
And it begins.
Yeah, everything else. And so it's like, well, I might as well have a little bit of this and a little bit of this and a little bit more.
You can't be rude.
Yeah, a little bourbon, that kind of stuff. He's like, hey, just so you know, everything is available. You know, if you want to go into the back of the cabinet and have some of that. I'm like, all right, I like your rules.
I like your rules.
Like, your rules are like my rules. If it's open, you can go for it. If it's not open, just ask, and I'll probably open it.
Yeah.
But we're there until 11:30. I'm just eating garbage. I wake up this morning and I go, I didn't poop Saturday. Like, at all. There was never an urge. There was never a, like, maybe I should. No, there was just nothing. So I wake up this morning and I'm like, I think I'm pregnant. And I still, like, I have pooped, but not, I'm pretty sure the burger and the 7-layer dip and everything else is still in there somewhere. So if you guys all of a sudden just hear like, okay, I'll be right back. It's either Mike or I just running to the bathroom.
Yeah. It could happen on either side here of the room.
Absolutely.
I'm going to throw this out, not for any of the listeners out there, but for you. I think we need to turn the exhaust fan on when we come back from break.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything has happened here on the left side of the room, but
stop motioning your hand this way. Wait a minute. Stop wafting stuff over my way.
We might need to do that exhaust fan. So, all right. That's all I needed to say.
So if they hear thump, it's just me getting gassed out over here.
I have
Welcome back to the Whiskey and Wine podcast. I'm Mike, and that guy over there that's passed out on the floor, that's Alex. He's a wimp.
We might need some sniffing salts or whatever they're called for the we'll have to get rid of the Nerf guns when it's just you and I during the football season, so that way we could be like, wait, hold on 1 second, we can lean over and have you do a little whiffy.
No, that is not a tasting. That is not a tasting I want to participate in.
Oh man. So good time though, right? So I know the outcome of the game. We'll
honestly,
table that.
Good time.
Stadium looked. So I'll tell you what I saw from the TV. I saw perfect first half of football. Right, back and forth, looked fucking great.
Yep.
Kate and I were sitting on the couch. She was engaged with it. Like, looked great. Weather looked awesome.
Perfect. Got a little sunburn.
Yep. Not as hot as, because was this the first game for the season for you?
No. Well, the first one that we've been to, yeah.
Because the one over Labor Day, man, everyone I knew was like dying on that one.
Yeah.
So at least you had, was there like a breeze? I mean, like, it looked, conditions looked bomb, right?
It was perfect. The sun, because we were on the newest side to be rebuilt, the sun eventually by second half had gone over the top. So we were in the shade. It was 72 degrees, a little bit of a breeze. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better temperature or bit of weather for a football game.
Good. Well, like I said, it looked good. Stadium looked nice and packed. Sea of orange. Decent amount of Duck fans, it looked like.
A few too many Duck fans, and
it is the one cool thing about this, right? Oregon itself it's a medium state, right?
Yeah.
As far as size, but for you guys that don't know geographically, they're literally what,
45 minutes away.
So it's super cool because some of these other states that might be the same size, right? You have, one on one corner, one on the other. It's kind of like maybe, us going up to Seahawk game, right?
Yeah.
3-4 hour drive. But it is kind of cool having this major state rivalry game that it's literally that close.
Yeah.
Because the fans, right? It doesn't really matter what stadium they're at. They always usually have a good showing of both teams. So that's the one cool thing about the close proximity of this rivalry.
Yeah. And one of our kids' friends happened to be just like right in front of us in the first row, like a couple seats to the right. He's a Duck fan. He was super obnoxious the whole game. But then sitting next to me was these two women, and the one woman sitting next to me clearly had never really been to a football game, for college football at least. And so her friend was trying to explain everything, but her friend was one of those really obnoxious Ducks where everything about Autzen is perfect. And like, well, at Autzen, the stands shake because everybody's cheering so loud. And at Autzen, it never rains. And at Autzen, we do this. And, oh, yeah, we do a sing-along, too, except we do it like this. Oh, and at Autzen, like, okay, I get it. You've been to Autzen a few times. Like, stop acting like you're somehow, like, if you're not standing on the field, you're not that important. Like, we're all just watching the game. The people on the field tend to play the game. And then there's a few other people who have donated so much money that they get to just stand down there.
That's
for,
right.
for the whole game. You're just a fan like the rest of us. Stop acting like somehow your money has gotten you special access. Like, sweetie, you're just as far back from the field as I am, and I could guarantee you I did not donate a huge chunk of money to this team.
No, fans are funny, man. Some are
obnoxious as hell, but my favorite line against every Duck is the same every year, and that is Beaver fans and Duck fans have the same one thing in common. Neither of them went to the University of Oregon.
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, good day overall. It was great. Still need to poop. That's my, like, yeah, I'm sad we lost, but really, this whole pooping thing's really putting me off my game today.
Well, buddy, if I wish you would have texted me before, because I have the remedy. I've already had
Taco
2
Bell.
bouts by 10 a.m. today, because my stomach was just wrecked. Just wrecked. I watched the game you were at from the comfort of my home yesterday, right? But what I consumed, I probably should have went to the game because I probably would have ate better. Okay?
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back, because once Kate hears this, my wife made a beautiful veggie platter, so I did get some veggies in.
You got more than me.
But then it kind of, from that point forward, it just slowly went downhill. I washed the veggie platter down with 2 chili dogs. With homemade chili, and it was bomb. And then we did of course, the tons and tons of alcohol beverages sitting on top of that layer. And then we ended up doing a comedy show with the Braces. Sit down. We're like, oh, let's get some snacks. We ordered the largest sampler platter that they had, right? It had mozzarella sticks, fried mini corn dogs, chicken tenders, what else? Little super salty pretzel bites and something else. So then we had a layer of just and French fries, of course, right?
Oh yeah.
So like 5 fried items. So then we had veggies, chili dog.
Oh god.
Now the fried fucking poo-poo platter. And then I don't know why, I'm surprised when I pitched this next idea that the wife signed off on it.
Yeah.
But we had to go back to tap because that's where Brace's car was. Had a quick one, said how much fun we had, blah, 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 went our separate ways. Well, we knew Coop had a few people over at the house because we saw them going in on the ring. So I was like, man, I could use a little snack right now at, 10:30 p.m. Well, where does your mind go at 10:30? The old stupid TB, man.
Oh man, such a good idea.
It's such a good idea. Like, Kate got one thing, I got 2 things. We got a bunch of things for everyone at the house. I thought I showed self-restraint by only ordering 2 things. Went back, ate, started on bourbon, which might have been another layer of unnecessary.
Yeah.
Man, I jumped out of bed. I told you I woke up a little late today. 9:15, I was in a panic, man. Ran in the bathroom to, do my morning pee, right? That first thing just immediately I was on the toilet like, I can't stay standing up for this thing. Kate walks in. She goes, seriously? And I was like, I don't know what to say.
It's
except
not
for
normal.
Taco Bell. And I even forgot about the chili
That just
dog.
explains so much.
I don't know. I can't do it anymore.
Well,
like,
the Taco Bell on top of a chili dog and the fried poo-poo platter. Like, apparently I took in too much bread product. I should have had a little chili on mine or something to help, like, lube the tube.
Well,
I'm still preggers.
Well, we're gonna have to get this thing figured out.
Hang on, I'm hopping on DoorDash. We're gonna DoorDash some Taco Bell.
No, because then we're just gonna be fighting for the restroom up here.
No, mine's more of an emergency.
No, yeah, you got priority over me. Yeah, the fact that I went twice, even before coffee today,
Oh, man.
I was like, I don't know if I can go over there and record it. I have to make sure everything is good before I pack up the car and grab some bourbon and my laptop, because shit could go down. Like, no pun intended, but
yeah.
So I'm glad we're just kind of sitting here.
Yeah, no jumping jacks.
No jumping jacks. Football's getting fucking Patriots.
Yeah.
I'm cheering, man. I'm cheering for Laporta right now. Like, I'm on your team.
Yeah, we need Laporta to do well. Unfortunately, he's not on the field right now.
I don't know. There's so many.
I did get that Derrick Henry scored a touchdown.
Oh, you did? All right.
So that's at least something for me. But going up against fucking Kamara.
Yeah, you're up. You're still. The projections are close, but you got a 10-point lead right now on Hurts lockers.
All right.
So, yep, Henry got you some.
It's all right.
CeeDee Lamb still at 21.
I mean, that's not terrible. It's not as good as you should be doing.
Oh, Robinson Jr., he, I don't know what he had for you before. You're at 15-6 with him.
No, all right. So, that's solid. That's
do you even want to know what Kamara gave?
Oh, fuck, I just saw.
Dude, that's a huge
That's
number.
a big number.
I mean, you and I were both excited. We had our first meetup this week with the crew, right? Had a pretty good turnout, I think, for week one. And you had a player and I had a player that both scored 29.5 on Thursday night. I'll tell you.
I was so happy after that game.
It was nice because then you go into Sunday because you know you're going to have players that are under projections. Right?
Yep.
I don't care who you are, how many titles you won. No one always hits projections all the time. So going into Sunday, right, I don't know, I can't speak on your player, but I think my guy was only projected for like 15. So I almost doubled, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, sweet. It's kind of like girl math, but this is fantasy football math.
Right.
I looked at it as I'm already up 15 from his projections, which is simple math. But I was like, now I can sprinkle that extra 15 amongst some other players
that underperform, and I'll still win.
I didn't know that I was going to have to put all 15 points on my stupid-ass quarterback, which still makes him under projection.
Oh, God.
I'm at 3-9 right now. I don't know if I've ever had a quarterback not get more than 4 points.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a quarterback score under 10.
Yeah, I said more, but yes, under. No, this could be an all-time low.
Wow. That's just disturbing.
2 picks, so that's 6. So even at that, I'm only at 11, which doesn't. I mean, I don't know.
It's still a shit show.
Josh Allen only gave Weaver an 11-6. He didn't have a great game, so I mean, that at least would have matched his 11.
Right.
But
can you at least match? Oh, there we go. Blocked kick.
Oh, we're at
the Seahawks. Seahawks blocked the Patriots kick.
All right. Well, good.
All right, let's take a little break.
All right, and turn the fan on.
Yeah.
The Whiskey and Wine podcast is brought to you by Tapforia, Tigard, Oregon's first growler tap house. Founded in 2014, Tapforia has 28 taps, including beer, wine, cider, seltzer, and kombucha. Did you know that they are a bottle shop as well now? Stop in for a pint, glass, growler, or a 4, 6, or 12-pack of the latest and greatest offerings of our local breweries. Located on Highway 99W in Tigard. Visit tapforia.com and follow them on social media to see what they have on tap each day. Tapforia, craft beer and wines.
Well, that was a stressful break. Sitting here, both of us sweating for our home teams.
Seriously. Well, and my Commanders were looking just fine there, and then they gave up 25 yards, and now New York's driving. It's tie game, 18-18 for my Commanders versus fucking Giants, and your Hawks are tied 20-20 with the Patriots.
Who would have thought?
God. I mean, thank God I'm not a general manager of one of these teams, because there would be a lot of like, they've just got somebody keeping me from marching out on the field and like smacking these guys. Like, what the hell are you thinking? Oh, see, look, missed tackle. Come on.
This is stressful. We have literally both of our teams
Yep.
above each other, both tied. You got at least, I think, 7. No, what do you? No, God, no. You're down to 4 something
Yep.
for time. Seahawks just have to stop them for 49 seconds. Let's
Yep.
just go to overtime, try our luck. It's like roulette.
Yep.
Red or black, we got a 50-50.
All right, Kamara's got his helmet off at least,
All
so
right.
he is not going to
Dude,
be
look at
scoring
those
anymore.
numbers. Look at those numbers.
Nope, I don't want to look at those numbers.
Oh, my God.
Oh. God damn it.
That's the most points I've seen this year thus far. I think
Yeah.
the highest I've ever seen was like low 50s, and he has to be high 40s right now. But
Yeah, I'm
helmet's off, so at least the bleeding has stopped.
I would love for CeeDee Lamb to get the ball right now and run it for 90 yards and a touchdown. That'd be great.
And then get an onside kick.
Yeah, but they're losing so bad with 54 seconds left. That's not going to happen.
All right, still tied. You got 3:37 on the computer over here. I'm 2. My eyes aren't.
Yeah.
I can't see the small box up there, but you just need to stop. Oh, under 3 now. All
Yep.
right. Look, you and I.
Oh, how do you miss that? That is not come on.
Forget the pot. We're just doing play-by-play
God,
analysis
this is
for the Commanders and the Seahawks right now. Hey, maybe they'll hear this and want us to do a little football.
Yeah, we can do way better than those Manning boys.
Yep.
We'll be epic. As long as they let us sit in the recliners
Yes.
with whiskey.
And a little water and the exhaust fan, which thank you, by the way, for turning that on.
And I opened a window to my right, so there's a nice little cross breeze just kind of pulling stuff out of the way.
Yeah, it's weird. Why do I feel the breeze going this way?
Yeah, I'm not dumb. You better hope that I don't start brewing here.
Oh, God, that's right. You better cork that shit, Martin.
I pooped myself.
Well, Niners, what are they going to do here?
Oh.
Well, that was an epic fail right there.
Yep, yeah, that did not work. So next week, this coming week, Wednesday, Jackson and I take off for North Carolina to go look at colleges.
Epic trip.
And I just realized that from Raleigh, North Carolina to Nashville, Tennessee is an 8-hour drive. And, we're going to make a little stop in Knoxville, I think, to go at least look at the University of Tennessee.
Yes,
just so we
yes.
can see that campus, because it's a beautiful campus and it's huge and everything else.
Dude, while you're out there, you try to kill as many birds with the stone as possible.
Right. I'm going to I started looking up. I mapped it on Google Maps, and then I was like, liquor stores and distilleries along this route, please. And I was like, boop, 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 boop. Like, fuck, this could be a 14-hour drive. I mean, this looks like a lot.
I swear, we're gonna get there, Jackson. We just have 3 more stops.
It's 11:30 at night. Can we please just drive? No, come on, man. This is a 24-hour Costco over here.
Oh, that would be heaven.
Walk in and there's just a pallet of the stuff we've been looking for.
Could you imagine?
Oh, Joanna goes, why is there a $4,000 charge on our credit card?
You're like, it must have been stolen.
Oh, that's weird.
Call it.
And then a $500 charge for a trucking company. Like, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's normal. It's okay. Well, we tried to get that pallet of Capri Sun for
I
Bean.
tried. I saw that, and they either lied to me.
It was sold out
or it was
so
sold
fast.
out, but I looked because it would. I forgot the simple math it was, but it was something like
It was $250 for the pallet.
Yeah, and it worked out to be like 6 cents a packet. Like if you did the math of how
Yeah.
many, I was like, I would just store it in the garage. I wouldn't even care, right? And I would have at least
She would never move
it's
out,
her
though.
senior. Yeah, this is true. It's her senior year, so that would at least carry me through before she leaves for college.
Yeah.
And then if there was anything left over, which I doubt there would be,
Ship it to
then
college.
yeah, you ship it to college.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so that, pallet of Capri Sun for Bean and pallet of Old Pappy for us.
Yeah.
I bet-
Sounds like it sounds fair.
Yeah, I think that's how we need to do this.
Oh, Browns, baby. Was that a fucking safety?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Browns might sneak out a win there.
That's all right. After last week's debacle with the fucking Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And then Saints walk in there and Kamara drops 4 touchdowns. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's totally fair. My Commanders better beat these stupid Giants here. It's 2 minutes.
I'm looking.
It's
looking.
2-minute warning. Oh, somebody's angry on the sideline. Good, you get angry. You cry over there on the sideline and let my Commanders win, please. See, this is the problem. Like, get so invested in this stuff, and we have our teams and our fantasy teams, and it's God.
It's too much.
Yeah, and here, this is great. Alvin Kamara erupts for 180 scrimmage yards and 4 touchdowns versus the Cowboys. Yeah, I'm aware.
Hey.
Just take the knife, twist it a little bit more.
I don't even know what's happening. No, hold on. Take the knife out. Look at the Commanders. Midfield.
All right. There
All
we
right.
go.
All right. See?
Lower left-hand quarter. We've got it. They've got coverage now, so I'm all right with that.
Dude, there's still plenty of time.
Yep.
Minute 25 on the clock. You guys are roughly what? Almost 50-yard line?
Yeah, we could do this. All we need is a field goal, guys. Field goal and come out with a win.
It's going to be the death of me, the fantasy football.
Yeah, it's going to hurt.
All right. You're
all
at
season long.
field goal range right now.
Yep, there we go. All right.
Field goal range right now. Well, you guys are going to have an epic trip. That's going to be...
No, it's going to be great. Screwed up a hotel, but got it fixed.
Okay.
I did my math wrong on the whole, like, if you check out on the 19th at one hotel and go to the next one, you don't then check in on the 20th. You check in on the 19th. So I had to get something fixed there.
Whoops.
But it's going to be, I think we're going to have a great time. A little bit of a drive in between Raleigh and Nashville, but it'll be through beautiful country. And, we go up through Virginia for a little bit and then back down into Tennessee. And I think he'll enjoy it. And
Well, it's just going to be fun, right? You guys
Yeah.
have a guy's trip. Make it
Yep.
you have a little road trip, like the one trip you guys are going to have, college visit trips and sporting trips.
Yeah.
And so, no, you guys are going to have a freaking epic time.
yeah, it'll be great. And I'm totally in for it. So it's one of those things where I'm looking forward to it. But, man, our flight leaves at 6-something in the morning on Wednesday.
Oh, buddy.
And so it's going to be, we got to be there by, a little before 5 and get checked through and everything else. And at least on the way back, it's an afternoon flight, so we don't have to get up at the crack of dawn. And
Nice.
yeah, but still. And we fly through Atlanta.
Hotlanta.
Ugh, that airport is a pain in the ass.
Dude, did you just see the Delta plane?
Yeah.
That was early this week, right? Completely took the fucking tail off that little commuter plane.
And the bigger jet's like, I think we just hit something. Can you tell us what we just hit? And some other plane's like, yeah, you took the plane off of that CRJ over there. I'm like, wait, we did what? Yeah, you ripped the tail off of it. But if you look at it, it's clear that like that regional jet was not pulled all the way into the taxiway.
Yep.
So it was his fault. But still, like, like just rip that. Like, if you're on that commuter plane and you just feel like, please tell me he's not going to spool up the engines right now and we're going to try and go someplace.
Yeah, dude, how loud that must be inside, right?
Right? Just all the aluminum ripping and you know, the hydraulic lines splitting, everything.
Oh, no. So you're looking really good. My Hawks down below, I don't know why they can't stop the Patriots right now.
Right? Like, that was, come on, it's Daniel Jones.
This is unreal. You guys are looking good. I'm looking horrible.
Yep. I mean, well, we're looking okay right now. Oh, well, there was Harrison Jr. All right, so, I mean, a little bit here, a little bit there. Robinson Jr., perfect. I've got him on my...
Those are good numbers,
Yep.
man. 134 yards.
Yeah, that's not terrible. That's points. I need points. Coming up against frickin' Kamara.
Yeah, no. Like I said, that one's hardwood, especially when you have your first guy of the week put up almost a 30-piece.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, 30. And
I'm
then,
going to get my first win of the season. I'm so good at fantasy football.
and then your opponent drops almost a 50-piece.
Damn it.
Hey, I think you damn near almost got a first down. It might have been out of bounds right before.
No, I think you got it.
All right.
First down's all right. Just keep running that ball, killing that clock, kick a field goal with 3 seconds left, and get us out of this.
Dude, don't go to overtime. Look at my Hawks. They kept the Pats off the board.
Yep.
So
Punt.
at least now, all right. So this has just turned into the
Oh my God.
sports podcast, but
Yeah.
I like some of the rules they're doing as far as safety, right?
Yeah.
I still can't get over the overtime.
Yeah.
I really, really displease the whole, if the first team with the first possession scores, game's over.
Yeah.
I don't understand. It must be well received with the front office because it doesn't seem like the players like it, right?
Or the fans.
I just don't understand why, Goodell, if you listen.
Yeah.
What, dude, if they score, that's fine.
But let the
The
other
other
team get
team
it.
should have a full possession, right?
Yes.
And if they can't get it done, game is over. I agree. We don't need baseball, right, where they have 18 innings in the game, right?
But
it's
at
like,
least give each side a chance to use their offense.
yes, that's absolutely. I don't like
you
it.
get one guy who misses a tackle someplace, and all of a sudden you've got, you know, somebody that runs for 45 yards and the game's over on the second play. Like,
yeah,
come on.
That we have to write letters.
Yeah.
I hate it. I absolutely hate the overtime rule.
Yep. Fully agree.
So,
Hey, there you go. Hawks moving the ball downfield.
oh, there's my guy repping the Metcalf jersey. Look at that, 14.
Yeah, baby.
He had a shit first week. Absolutely. I went against him with Jerry. Did damn near nothing for Jerry. He has some stats that, oh, there it is right there. 10 catches, 129 yards, and a touchy.
Yeah, that's pretty
Dude,
solid.
that's shit. 10. I mean, we're full PPR league, so that's 10. The
Yep.
touchdown 6, and the yards is 12.9. So yeah, that's a good day at the office.
All right, Commander just kneeled down in the middle of the field. 2 seconds left to kick for the win
There
here.
you go, buddy. I'm gonna get my glass ready to celebrate with you. Oh shit! And then the Ravens and Raiders is tied up in the fourth.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ties right now. 18-18,
Boy,
20-20.
The NFL script is really rocking this week.
Here we go. Who's your kicker? You have a good kicker?
No idea.
Well,
30-yard
we're going to find out together.
Yep.
30-yard attempt right here.
Yep.
Glasses in hand. I'm ready for a cheers.
Oh,
Look,
pass interference on Patriots over there on the right-hand side.
Okay, that helps.
Yep.
Oh, New York's going to try to ice them. Look at them. Forget about it.
Yeah.
We're going to ice them. Listen up, Guido.
I was talking to a guy the other day who was from New York, and I was like, well, you guys got a lot of New York teams. He's like, don't you dare count the Jets. That's not a New York team.
You don't count them.
That's New Jersey, and you know it.
Oh, that's
like,
so funny.
Oh, okay. Giants count, though? Yeah, the Giants count. What about Buffalo? Yeah, that's still New York.
That's still New York. Forget about it.
All right, here we go for the kick for the win.
All right, buddy.
Come on, baby. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Just don't hurt my feelings.
There it is.
There it is.
Cheers, buddy.
Oh, thank
Cheers,
God.
buddy. You're 500. 1-1. Just
1 and
like
1.
that.
I'll take 1-1.
Fuck, dude. I'm nervous.
That may be our best winning percentage of the year right there.
Well, I'm nervous for my Hawks because if they can't frickin' figure this out, they're going to be 0-2. Oh, well. Thank God we got some bourbon, though. This is
this is not terrible.
It's not terrible.
For all the hate that it got online, this Willet is pretty good.
I've been enjoying it. It's been helping get through the roller coaster of emotions that we call fantasy football.
It's got some flavors on the end of it that are a little different. That, like kind of anise or something a little spicy, but shit, I've got no problem with it.
It's pretty smooth. What was what's the proof? Do you know offhand? If not, I can grab the bottle and look.
Hang on, I'm pulling it up. I had it up on the on the screen here a hot minute ago. So
the bottle's so funky and cool. The problem though is I can't.
it's on the back end there.
I got 67%.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah,
that's 47.
47.
47.
Okay.
So it's 94 proof.
Yeah.
It's
about a $60 bottle.
I mean, the bottle's real cool.
Yeah.
I like the level of octane here for the first round of games on this Sunday, and especially considering the condition that you greeted me at the door, and then the condition of me walking in the door with my phone yelling at me. I couldn't even fucking get out of the car without doing something to my phone. I turned it on some AI talking mode, and I literally walked in here and I looked at Alex.
We couldn't figure out how to fix it.
I'm done. It's like 11
Technology
a.m.
hates me.
I just want to go drink. So we recovered pretty good. I think this was a good recovery drink.
I agree.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. It wasn't a super boozy. I'm trying to figure out the sweetness. I can't tell if it's like some fruits. My palate was pretty clear today. I mean, I didn't even drink my full thing of coffee. But it is pretty mellow.
Yeah.
It finishes pretty nice. It's not, completely in your face.
Yeah.
Oh, my phone is behind. I just got a red zone update for the Commanders.
Oh.
That's just won the game. So we're going to go ahead and put that phone over there.
Uh-huh.
I still got to deconstruct it a little more before
I don't know. It's $60. The flavor's not amazing. I've never really seen it in a liquor store around here.
That was going to be my next question.
So, I mean, I could find it online just fine, and so that's why I ordered it. It was like one of those, like, since you're already buying this, why don't you consider this? Like, all right, fine. Put it in the cart. For me, I think I'm going to give it a gold. It's pretty good, but it's not great. And
yeah, for the 60, I mean, I could think of, a handful of things for that price point or a little after that. That gives you a little more oomph on it, right?
It's not quite a high silver, like it's not that bad. I think
the juice is pretty good.
Yeah,
I was actually leaning towards high silver, but what bumped it up that extra point or two for me? Cool bottle.
Yep.
Got to have a cool bottle. Right?
Yep.
So
Something
no, I agree.
different.
I think that's what I was going to lock in. So
All right.
So gold it is.
Gold
the
for
old
Willet.
Yeah, remember, you can stick it up your bum if you need to. I guess, right? Just come full circle.
Yeah, you
option.
absolutely can.
You're an adult. You can do whatever you want.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You just, not that we're suggesting you do that. Nor would any medical professional suggest you do that.
No. This is where we have to have the disclaimer.
Yeah. Remember, ideas from the Whiskey and Wine podcast are not necessarily good ones. So don't fucking try it.
And then at the very end, we'll steal the old McAfee. And please don't sue us. Well, I'm glad. I feel like we recovered a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel a little better.
Yep.
Right.
I think if I have a little bit more of this, I might actually be able to successfully poop.
Yeah. Oh God. Now here we go. You just did a 30-yarder.
Yep. Next score wins.
We have Seahawks on a 31-yarder.
Come on.
I need a win. Let's go to 500.
Come on.
Oh, just squeaked it in.
Yeah, he did. There you go.
All right. So
there's your win.
There it is. All right. Look at that.
Both
teams
won.
Both teams won.
Not pretty.
Not pretty, but you know what? It's just like college, man. Dude, wins are wins.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Ducks, dude. They've gone 3-0. They started at 3.
Yep.
It will be. I'll be curious to see where they move from 9.
Yep.
But did you see? Before we go, did you see that freaking Georgia UK game?
Oh, we were listening to it on the way home.
So McCurdy was there because his house is divided. He has girls at both schools, so they made him. I'll have to show you when we wrap up. His daughters made him a house divided jersey, which was cool. With
That's
both schools.
fantastic.
But Georgia's going to drop. There's no way they can stay at number 1.
Nope.
Barely beating UK.
Yeah.
So I haven't talked to McCurdy.
And UK winning that game almost the entire game. They were leading the game. They were kicking butt the whole game, and then
oh shit, man! Browns 1-2. Browns 1-2.
Oh,
Browns 1-2.
Wow!
Oh, there we go. Now I'm not going to be as stressed.
Whew,
See, I'll be
mama.
curious. We'll be curious to see how far Georgia falls from 1. I mean,
Yeah.
they have to. There's no fucking way they can keep them at 1.
No.
So, well,
Yeah.
I hope everyone loved our fantasy football sports analysis of the expertise of fantasy football between Alex and
It won't age well, but that's okay.
Hey, you know what?
We survived.
Our listeners, I feel like a good majority of our listeners that play fantasy. So they're going
to listen to our advice all day long.
Yeah.
Yep. It's sage advice, really.
Oh, my God. There's one more field goal to break a tie. And it's good.
Oh, look
Fucking
at that.
Vegas.
Wow. 30 seconds left in that game, though. You never know whatever Baltimore might be able to pull out here.
You never know. All right. Well, hey.
All right.
I'm feeling better, buddy.
Yep. As am I. All right. Well done. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Whiskey and Wine podcast.
Yep.
Remember to follow us on Instagram. Check out the webpage. Check out the YouTube channel. Things to do.
Hell, and even for people that are playing fantasy football out there.
Yeah.
See if you got some of the same players as us. We could do some shout-outs to
Absolutely.
you. That way you can bump up a level in your league and be like, dude, we got a shout-out on the old Whiskey and Wine podcast.
If you want us to promote your team, your fantasy football team, you just send us a note and we'll say like, hey, cheers to this, unless you're playing me this coming week, and then you can go fuck yourself.
That's right. As long as your players aren't going as opponents to ours.
Yeah.
But if it works, send us drop us a line for we usually record on Sundays, right?
Yep.
So if you got some players going that you think we have too, or whatever, you want to talk a little trash, let us know, because we'll include you on the fantasy football shit showdown.
All right, cheers everybody, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
This episode of the Whiskey and Wine podcast is sponsored by Portland Party Bus, Portland's original party bus company, where the ride becomes the party. PDX Party Bus pricing is all inclusive. This means all the hourly rates include all fees and mileage. No surprise charges at the end of your party, just professional staff and a party all along the way. Visit them at pdxpartybus.com and plan your next wine tasting, birthday party, or just a great weekend. pdxpartybus.com.